in here. Yekindar to lead the charge. Making sure he checks every key angle. Slow down towards spawn. First oranges. A decent flashbang here. CT have a chance of a couple of kills, but the wallbang will come through for Nitro. First and second for Sicko. Decent attempt. I don't think it will lead to much more. He did significant damage towards the in-game leader, or I should say captain perhaps, of Nitro. 3-on-2. Liaz and Alistair might as well see what they can do. They're aware another dink was inflicted. Alistair will wait towards the coffins. His teammates in CT spawn. They have a flash. Liaz will deploy that, and the swing will come through. Unfortunately, doesn't catch anyone, and that's probably their chances nullified.
I mean, great effort for Sicko. That's impressive, right? That double kill definitely made it a bit scary for a minute, but I think they've done a fine enough job recovering. Alistair, he can still make this quite an expensive round if he stays alive. Just, again, the blast radius on Inferno is massive, so try and see if you can keep them a little bit closer. I would say even just kind of keep it up. Nitro and OC running away from it. At least one of them will go up, so that's really good. I mean, that's 3 casualties on the Liquid side, and they get to save the CSET 75. You'll take
it. It is something. Unfortunately, though, you can't really punish because you're full eco next round. So that good work, they can just purchase into a Mac 10 into this, like Nitro will, knowing that it's going to be very difficult for you to justify a helmet and full utility going to that next round. So sure, you do some damage, but you can't really do much with it going forward. They can't invest much more than an HE grenade to an airstrike towards bottom and middle, perhaps, Anders. It looks to be the case. 4 of them got to be sending HE's grenade down towards the bottom. There was someone to receive them. That's Yekindar. Doesn't do a ton of damage, but the flashbang has fully affected him. It's a little bit awkward for them, but a couple of kills make it 3 now as Team Liquid take care of business. Just Alistair waiting towards the B side of the map. It looked like it could have got a bit more interesting there with the flashbang being so effective, but now captain of Greyhound waiting in towards the library. I don't think he'll be remaining there very long.
Yeah, unfortunately, never really getting into position to put in the CSET 75 to use. The library's caught fire. That's a real shame. And so, at the end, Alistair will find his demise to OC with the AK-47. So, 3 in a row for Liquid. It's a pretty solid start for them. And again, we did discuss this a little bit in the pregame about how Liquid, on the mental side, just they do need that early start. Just otherwise, you know, things could get a little bit grim on that side. So I guess it's good to see. On the Greyhound side, we'll see what they could do with the rifles. I don't think you're going to be too sad about this early on. You all know what it's like to lose a pistol round, so they're just going to be ready to get into it here. Alistair on that AWP early on. I think that is important, though.
Oh, absolutely. Hasn't had the best performance so far. We'll see whether he can stick up and stand strong in this first gun round. AWP alone towards the B side of the map, as we will see Inns rotate back towards middle, setting up a 4-man setup, top of middle as well. Heads up Counter-Strike there. They've got a boost towards the porch side, and Vexite will be looking to mow them down with the M4. As Yekindar confirms that top of Banana is very clear, but Alistair here with the AWP on the corner, as mentioned, a good position, and converts the shot as well, completely blind. Takes down the point man, Yekindar.
Nice start to this one. The rest of them setting up towards top mid at the moment, at least just clearing it out. And they're actually trusting in Alistair quite a bit. They're putting him alone at the back of the B bomb site, so just with the AWP, definitely a slightly risky maneuver, although he is putting some range between him and anyone showing up. They have Molotovs. They can throw them back onto him, and he can't really do anything. He has no smoke, so he is a little bit exposed in this one, but all he needs is one good shot, and at least the retake should be doable. No Molotovs raining quite that deep yet. Counter flash and a shot onto Nitro. This is excellent work coming out right now for Alistair. He's absolutely defending the bomb site. There's the Molotov we were talking about earlier, but he still is good for a third, and he's done everything they could have wanted. And then stuff, but Elish is coming back into it. The triple spray down, saving the round, and now it's a 2 versus 2. That is unbelievable.
Oh, it really is. That was absolutely epic there. Naf, a chance to find the man advantage. Can't quite connect the dots, and it's Elish, not known to be an AWPer, reloading at the back of the new boxes here. Will drop down the Molotov. Flash is being deployed now. It's Liquid with the advantage. The bomb gets to the halfway point, coming in towards the coffins. Both players. Elish hits one of these shots. You know, Naf is going to clutch this one out. He can't connect it, though. And looking for the double kill, and Naf, he runs out of bullets. Oh, no! It all goes wrong, and the defuse will be confirmed. It looks like they got more than enough time, and that was so tantalizingly close. It looked like Naf had that one hook, line, and sinker there, Anders, but he ran out of bullets.
That is so ridiculous. It absolutely looked like he could have sprayed him right down. Love to see the replay. But yeah, obviously Elish making this possible at all to begin with. So it's a very expensive round, no doubt. Greyhound are going to have to keep on fighting, but the jump up on top, I can't believe it. But first round is on the board for Greyhound. they're not going to be very rich behind it either. Liquid probably still senses the weakness and realize if we win this next round, then none of it matters, even if that was a close round.
Yeah, absolutely true. So this has to be a conversion for Greyhound here to get back into this first half and build up some momentum here. Good flashbang. Very effective. Yekindar isolated, alone. And he'll be taken down as he dealt with early on. They'll be able to recover that AK-47 as well. There it is. Just in arm's reach of Xi. Drops another defensive smoke and gets the hell out of there. Good start here, just what Greyhound needed. They were certainly on the back foot with the FAMAS and the MP9, a distinct lack of utility. Alistair's still on his AWP, and he's happy just to be holding out towards the actual library side. I thought it'd be Vexite who would be rotating over, allowing the AWP to stay on site, but for now, Team Liquid focusing their efforts towards the apartments. Maybe a pop required here. Could go for the lurk smoke. Molotov in towards the pit as they hunt for basic mid control. We've got OC still towards T steps, and the bomb will be on that side of the map as well. As Vexite just jump spotting here, needs to play a very careful game. That's probably more like it. Falls back towards the safety of the bomb site.
Yeah, that makes sense, doesn't it? Especially when you've got two smoke and a Molotov. He's just going to put up the smoke right now. Which is pretty good timing, right? When that runs out, yeah. Well, it's going to be a lot closer to the 30-second mark, and then even then he can put down the Molotov afterwards. So some pressure on a Liquid. They hear the smoke going down, and they decide, you know what, maybe it's better to just try and hit the A bomb site. But it is a bit of a setup here. They might be in trouble running into it. Although the counter rotation actually a little bit early. Sicko was running out of there. Nice little one-way to try and set something up. Nitro not quite away. He could have been dead already. He's lucky to be alive. Naf with the opening shot on INS, and just like that, it's a 4 versus 3. There is a way to get back into it, especially with the shot on Sicko. They are going to be able to find the bomb plant, even if Lias is still in the pit. Wow.
Yeah, absolutely true. Lias still alive, and they are very aware of it. The retake is possible, but they do not have a kit right now. It's down towards the graveyard position. Molotov deployed, and retake coming in from Library. And Alistair will be legged by OC as well. It's up to Vexer to try and find this opener. He can't do it. OC connects once again, and now just pulled Lias. And remember, he's been in the pit the entire time. They know exactly where he is. And OC with a hell of a round there, connecting 3 shots, one of which was a leg, and 2 kills in total, taking his kill count up to 6 kills and 1 death. 4-1, and that's the nightmare scenario for the Australians. And as we did say, that would shatter their already weak economy as they go down 4-1 on the CT side.
Yeah, that's unfortunately really, really rough, especially, ending the first win that they had. They're ending in a 1 versus 1 and then straight back into losing. It puts you in a really awkward position. So 3 HEs, I appreciate that. It's always fun to try and see if you can blow some up on that banana position, but barring that, it should be another round for Liquid. So at least the good start's been confirmed for Liquid, and I'm sure they're going to be excited about that. For the Greyhound side of things, they don't have the kills even right now.
Considering this was picked by Greyhound and Team Liquid opted to start on the T side, this is the idyllic start. Opponent's map pick winning on the T side. A little bit awkward here, going for that tight choke point at the B bomb site, and now actually losing the first frag as well. It doesn't look convincing. They're not looking too confident about this one. They lose yet another frag and just going to peel off with the man disadvantage. They're taking a lot of damage on route here. This hasn't really worked out for them, and they'll peel off and just leave Naf in position here. He knows he probably has to do a bit more of this one. Liaz lying in wait towards the boiler room, and I dare say the Greyhound might be able to pull this one off now.
Yeah, not in a bad position. Could do it. Bit of a crossfire being established, even if it's just with the pistol. Ooh, that's actually a thing. That's just a USP. And Naf is not happy. Sending a couple of angry shots towards the coffins. 40 seconds left, and there's a flank coming in really quick, Henry. They're walking up behind them. They need to pull the trigger on this one, Liquid, or they're going to get shot in the back instead. INS in the corner, thinking about it. Naf's going to get the shot finally there, and Elige, good headshot, and that's just before the backup arrives. Man, the timing is so close, but Greyhound, the window might have closed on them here.
I don't know. There's still a chance, I think. They'll probably catch Naf out. He's flirting with danger here. Banana position, but that kill, that will decide it. That one certainly will. So well handled there from Nafly. Managing to pick out 3 kills in total. Got a little bit awkward for them, but the lack of armor, of course, and the upgraded pistols, Greyhound couldn't really capitalize upon the man advantage. 5-1 deficit now as we enter round number 7. Team Liquid firing on all cylinders. There's been some expensive rounds. Their money's not out of control. If they lost a round as well, their money would be pretty weak. So another important one here. Greyhound really need to step up. We saw some nice shots from Alistair towards the B bomb site, and he's opting towards A this time, changing his mind. Oh, which way do you want to go? Back towards A. So that's going to be the final position, and Sicko defend Yekindar once again.
Yeah, he's really got to put that AWP to use. Obviously an expensive weapon. So, I mean, the first round that he bought it in, he did get that instant shutdown over at the bomb site. And that was a good start to the round. You need more of that. Lias is going to be the first casualty in the round. Elige will take him down. So maybe not exactly ideal. And Alistair, he's in the right position. Oh my god, what a risk for Naf. He just ran right in there, but it's not capitalized on, unfortunately.
Yeah, and it will be Inns on the other side of the map finding the equalizing kill Elise, and a good flashbang from Alistair. That's actually going to take down Elige, courtesy of Vexite. Couple of misses for Alistair. Let's see if he can convert here. Surely this one is his. A wonderful shot there coming in from the captain, Nitro. Smoke down, needs to recover the bomb. 2 versus 3 in favor of Greyhound here. Smoke is very effective as he dodges the bullets here. Can't quite recover the bomb. Oh no! He does get away with it. Doesn't take too much damage as well. Molotov to provide a veil of cover as they do get the C4 planted.
Yeah, so far so good. 1 HE on Nitro, but oh, he's already tossing it straight out. Didn't want to wait at all. That's all the grenades gone for Liquid. So holding this after plant now going to be a little bit more tricky. There's no kit in play right now on anyone on the CT side, so that's a big disadvantage. Naf gets one, Nitro on the other, and now it's just all on INS to try and get back in here. Nitro hiding inside of the smoke at the back of the site. There's a kit on the site, so he has a little bit of extra time maybe to find the shot. There's a good headshot. Going to pick up the kit in transition and run straight for it. Great retake coming out here. 3 kills on INS, and it's going to be Greyhound to pick up a second round.
Yeah, a very important one as well. Unfortunately, though, only one player survives once again. They can't find any clean victories so far. Of course, we'll be buying into the next round, but Team Liquid certainly will as well. As they've got around $4,500 per player. They know the money's so low on the other side. And this was a great effort. It was a man disadvantage for them as well. It looked like Nitro might have done enough there with the time and the lack of kits, but In's holding his nerve here. Jumps up, finds the headshot, and converts the round. Good job. Like we said, a much needed one as well. And they will be limping into round number 8 here with the FAMAS. And to be fair, not the worst setup in the world. They're lacking helmets across the board, and against his Galil Xanders, that could be a massive problem. 3 of them for Team Liquid, and they're going to operate like AKs with those lack of helmets. 4 players without protection.
Okay, you can on the opening. That is pretty impressive. Going to take down one of the players there, and 4 versus 5 to follow it up. Again, it's another round for Greyhound where they win it, but they only have 1 survivor, and it's just absolutely a painful position to be in. Naf is having himself a pretty good start. He's 10-3 at the moment. And Alistair, again, back with the AWP. Don't think they realize quite where he is yet. He's got some backup in Lias, but it's only a FAMAS. And look at the speed on Liquid. They're going to go straight for it. They're not going to slow this one down. Naf ready to pounce on that one. And Alistair, even if he hit the second shot, there's no way he gets a third one in there. And Sicko and Vexite just left walking away. There's nothing else they can do. So just really, really painful start for Greyhound. It's almost more upsetting when you get those odd rounds, but you only have 1 person surviving. All right, good shot at the very least, but man, they are really, really started to fall behind. This is looking like a blazing hot start for Liquid, and the beating that Greyhound took yesterday against Cloud9 was, you know, I said you can't always necessarily transpose day 1 results into day 2, but the way that this is playing out, it looks like they are in a you know, kind of going down the same route at the moment.
And I've got a question for you.
Go on.
Pick'em coin. What did you get?
Whatever the lowest thing is, I don't know.
No.
I didn't even check. I just got super wrecked in the start. I got partly got wrecked by Liquid. Why did I do it, Henry? I know better.
I don't know. I feel like I got through. I got a diamond coin. Just so you know, I'm part of the 0.000%.
I expect nothing less.
So yeah, that was a proud moment for me. Don't know any of my colleagues that have one, so I just wanted to flex that a little bit.
I appreciate that.
It's because I went for Game of Legion against Heroic. I just thought like they're just gonna do it. They can pull it off.
Oh, sick. There we go.